Right, the setup's good, as we said. Face on there, we need to get a little bit more tilt, kind of back towards your right side. You sometimes lean a little on the left side. I think trying to hit the ball low, you sort of just lean on the golf shot a little bit. So we want a little bit of spine angle tilt behind the golf ball, okay? As the club goes back, top of the backswing, now the feeling for you is this left hip's going to kind of move down and into that left foot sort of around here. So kind of almost like you're sort of squatting there and keeping that spine angle there. So the left hip's going to move, a little bit of lateral move, and then squat down. You've got a bit of a straightening of the leg there with that right leg, you can see. So you've kind of got from here and gone a bit almost that way. We could have a little bit almost this kind of, if I do this now and push this left heel into the ground, that club now is going to get back in front. Your biggest issue is the club comes too far from in here. You either at a big old block out there, or you flip your hands and it's a big hook. Both of which are going to be a lost ball, because your club's probably coming in from sort of a acute angle about sort of 10, 12 degrees inside. You either send it up there somewhere, or it's the big whip over, okay? If we can get this club kind of back in front, at least your path will be a little bit more to target. You'll get your fade back, as you'll see in this one here now, okay? So the club working back now down in front of you here, your hands now in front of your chest. That's what we want to try and feel when we're swinging the golf club, okay? So do some of these sort of practice moves here now, feeling that kind of squat into that left heel, okay? Then as you then put the ball in the way and just make a normal swing, just swing normally, 2 or 3 of those movements there to get that feel. Then you just make a normal swing, that's how quick you are. Then you make a normal swing here now. You can see your left hip pocket now sort of moving out the way. We can see it spinning around there. You're maintaining your angles in your spine there now as you come into impact. Lose it a little bit at the last second there, okay? But for the most part, this movement of the club is back in front. The ball you can see just starting just left of the line and getting your drift fade. This, I think, will start moving a little bit more once you start moving that way. You just have to, okay? If it hangs back, it's generally a sign you're sort of underneath and a bit flippy with it, okay? In an ideal way, we want that lower half to move in there. The fact you're flexible, so you can get, if you look at that movement there now, you think, oh, class swing. If you just put that there, it's definitely a long shot. If we look at just that, you go, oh, you're a long 20-yard pitch, yeah? Then just sort of going like that, and the foot's going to do this sort of movement, okay? This is just hanging back, partly from less when we say you're getting very active with the leg, which is fine. It's now moving this lower half into position here, and then a continuation around that corner. You tend to get a bit slidey, too much that way with the lower half, so your path goes that way. If I take those lines, okay, and we turn that line from here, and we rotate it around here, that line from there now comes around there, yeah? So we kind of get this a bit more, not that, and then you're stuck underneath Tom and just basically use your hand. When you're timing it well, the ball's going mild and straight. When you're not, it's like, but that will get your fade back in. And that's the same with all clubs, yeah? That club going to work back in front, get that lower half moving this way, so you almost like a bit of a squat and sink into your lower half here, and that will then keep your posture there. The second the hips go forwards, you lose the spine angle. Does that make sense?
Yeah.